Hi, it's David Ray here, and a very warm welcome uh, uh, from wherever you're watching me today. I've not come live for quite a long time, but I wanted to come live today to talk about something that's really perplexing me, and of course, is all of the news today, and that's the story of Angela Rayner and her tax affairs. And I wanted to talk about that because uh, there's always opinions from both sides of the house going about, you have on the one hand, you have the Prime Minister who's giving her his full backing, uh, as is the Chancellor and her colleagues, and on the other side of the House, the Conservative Party, Kevin Bailey is calling her position untenable, saying that she must resign and she must go. So I wanted to do this live because I've got a few thoughts that I really wanted to share with you about that. And the first thought is perspective. I want to put this in perspective. She's not paid, and it has been her fault, due to her actions and her fault. She's not paid £40,000 of stamp duty on a property. But if you cast your mind back, not so very long ago, you'll remember people like Nadim Zahawi. Then he got caught by for not paying his tax, and his tax amounted to the tune of £4 million. And his excuse at the time was he simply forgot. So Angela Rayner has taken advice, and that advice has either been good or bad. In this case, it's turned out bad. But she's acted on that advice, and she's referred herself to the ministerial code guy. So to go back to the perspective, Nadim Zahawi dodged £4 million of tax, and Angela Rayner has not paid £40,000 of stamp duty. So when I talk about perspective, yes, of course, £40,000 is a lot of money, but compared to the tax dodging that goes on by the other party and by big conglomerates, big companies, it's peanuts, it's absolute peanuts. Similarly, we must never forget the tax dodging that Rishi Sunak and his billionaire wife did, and they managed to avoid paying tax, being registered as non-dumped. They avoid millions of pounds worth of tax. So again, what Angela Rayner has done is wrong, but to the tune of £40,000, in the overall scheme of things, it's not a lot of money. Another thing I wanted to talk to you is about the reason that she did that. And from what I gleaned from the news, what's happened is her and her husband are separated. They've got a disabled son. They want to provide for him in the future. They want to set up a safety net for him. So he's got a medical payout of some sort in 2020. So they've used that money to put into a trust fund for him, and they've sunk into a property for him. And so they made that his principal place while at the same time Angela Rayner has used the money that she's earned to buy a second home for herself in Hove, and the difficulties that she has said that the family home is no longer her principal place of residence. Well, so she's already got that wrong, but the interesting, the leader of the Lib Dems, Sir Ed Davey, who's in a similar situation and providing for his disabled son, has said maybe we ought to cut her some slack. Every parent worries about the future of the child, but when they have a disability, then there's more pressure on the parent to ensure they're financially secure throughout the whole life. So to be fair to Angela Rayner, she's done that. Okay, she's done that on misinformation, but I really don't see that she's done that deliberately and done that with malice to dodge paying tax. So I would like to know what you think. Please drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. But personally, I hope Angela Rayner survives this storm, this crisis. I think she's a real asset to the Labour Party. She reaches people like Keir Starmer, but that Keir Starmer will never reach. And so I think the Labour Party need her, and I hope she remains in office. And again, I hope it's put in a bit of perspective and seen for what it is. So thanks very much for watching. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think, and let me know what this live stream's been like. Can you hear me okay? And I look forward to talking to you again very soon. Okay, bye for now. Bye.